Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna play a game called Legion TD. This is a game I feel like more people should know about. It's a tower defense game, but it's mixed with like an auto battler. You have a lot of units that you can pick from. So right here, as you can see, there's quite a lot of units. They all do unique things and have their own synergies. This also shows the upgraded forms of them. Like this is the banana bunk, and then you upgrade it, you get banana haven. So you can go through and see what they all do. And then you also have the waves that you'll be fighting every round, which you can be weak or strong against because they have certain attack and defense types. And then you also have all the units you can send at the enemies in order to make their wave a little harder in order to push and attack their king. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into a match and we will see how it goes. Alright, we found a match. Let's see how this goes. Loading in. We have a gold on our team and we're playing against silver, so I'm only silver right now. Haven't played too much. I was curious if I grinded this game how good I would get, but I haven't put in the effort yet to see how far I could go. I was gold the previous season. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put in the effort and see where I can get to this season. We're going to go with evolution. All of these are different play styles that you can change how you play. Like lock-in lets you lock in a fighter, so you have one unit you can really focus on. You can get the minor one, which lets you buy workers, which gives you more resources to attack other people for cheaper. And I'm going to go with evolution. It gives every unit an extra upgrade that makes them look just a little bit stronger.
Welcome to
Nova. Right here you can see I'm picking my units. I don't like some of these, but we'll make it work. I don't think she would be good, actually, because I don't have any mana using characters unless I grab this one. We're going to go with this, and we're going to go with this. No arcane defense, that's fine. We'll make it work. Start with a Mudman, one of my favorite tanks. He has this ability that makes him a little bit stronger for one wave, but the next wave he's a little bit weaker. So with that thought, we're also going to upgrade our king, which is this homie right here. He's a cool guy. And we're going to buy a worker and drop a proton.
Yes,
or two. There we go, and ready up. So placement is very important. You kind of learn how you want to place units, and there's multiple different strategies you can go about doing it.
On my way.
So we're attacking this guy, and he started with this unit, which is Swift, which is weak to pierce damage. So we're going to try and attack on pierce damage waves. We don't need to place anything this round because we are 20 points stronger than the upcoming wave, so I'm just going to save and buy a worker as soon as possible. Look at them working so hard. Upgrade the king. The king upgrades are really good because they give you the income. When you buy a unit that you send to the enemy, it increases the gold you get after the round. And the king gives you the same amount of gold as a snail. But if I sent the snail instead of upgrading the king, he would get like 2 gold for killing it. So in the early game, since making them leak isn't that important, I just kind of upgrade the king to make it stronger. So yeah, our teammate lost, so now his units come down to the middle to try and attack the king, but since I won, my units are here to defend. And if they died, they would go and fight the king. So it's kind of cool. We're going to upgrade this guy. Make him a little stronger. Upgrade the king. And that's basically the basics of the game, so now that you know, you can probably follow along pretty well for the most part. The game is on sale for about $7.50 right now, and I highly recommend it if you like tower defense games. I always find myself coming back to it. So yeah, they sent some snails at me.
Right away.
And right here, the snail, it gives 6 income, costs 20. Well, actually, that's a bad. We have these two units. These two units both cost 40 minerals to send, and they give less different income. So the lizard gives 12 income, and the robo gives 10 income, but the robo is a lot stronger compared to the lizard. So if you're trying to make money, you send a lizard. If you're trying to do some damage, you send the ones that have special abilities that give a little less income. We're gonna get another tank out here, and then we're gonna go ahead and place another proton because you can't go wrong with that. Make a worker. I've been watching Spider Noir. I actually finished it yesterday. It's a really good show. I did not expect Nicolas Cage to be Spider-Man, but I feel like he played the role really well. We are not going to make another worker because I do need to build up a little bit for this next wave. The Scorpions hit quite hard and have a mini-boss. Upgrade another proton. Upgrade the team a few times. You can upgrade the attack, the regen, and the spell damage. The spell damage is AoE, so I prefer to upgrade the spell damage. But they're all pretty good. I don't upgrade regen that much because it's 0.0045. Unless I have the extra money, that just doesn't really come in handy that much. But there's probably a lot better players than me that can justify why buying the regen is a good move. That little bit can be the difference. My teammate sent the brute. The brute lowers the attack speed of who he's hitting. It's a really strong unit if you want to hurt someone early. Alright, we got enough gold for a APS now, and if I place it in the middle of all these units I've been placing, all of them get an attack speed buff. That's why I've been placing them in this like shape.
Not enough lithium.
Alright, we need to start building workers again. We're only up 5, but we want to at least keep our workers about 1 worker ahead of the wave we're on.
Right away.
If we can. Trying to get more is definitely better and pays off in the long run, but my playstyle is definitely a little bit more defensive on workers. What is that?
Energy returns to me.
Gonna build another Mudman, gonna build him over here, which is gonna split the wave up a little bit, giving us a little less damage on each tank, because not every unit that comes at him is gonna be hitting him at the same time. Against this, I'm gonna send a brute. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. That's unfortunate that they ran past the Mudman after killing the other one. That kind of sucks, but it's okay. Hey look, we made him leak. The brute was really strong. And we survived, cool. And you get gold for attacking the king. After like wave 10, you'll just see tons of money flying up. You'll just make so much. Like I said, I don't like upgrading region, so we're just gonna save up our Mithrium for the next few rounds and try and hit him on the Granddaddy wave, because he does not have a lot of units to defend. Put him there, give him a little more defense, and upgrade another one of these. And we'll try and get a nucleus soon.
Yes, my lord.
And we're gonna strengthen this guy. I probably did need 2 against this actually, but just in case. And leaking's not like the end of the game. You can leak early and like it doesn't give you a ton of resources. So like even though they're leaking consistently right now, we're not making too much from it. But there's actually some playstyle called Fiesta that is based around leaking a little bit each round. So with Granddaddy coming up soon, we're going to place a Berserker. He does more damage over time to single targets. And that'll be very important.
Consider it done.
And then once this wave starts, we'll send 2 Cannoneers to make it a little more difficult on his wave.
Let's go.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, it wants me to build another Berserker because of the next one coming up. But we're actually going to upgrade this guy, make him a little more tankier, and harden him for this next fight. And let's go ahead and finish off our circle. And send another Cannoneer because we can afford it. Got 3
Let's
of them
go.
gone. Him having the flanking units is kind of unfortunate, but I expected that. Hopefully it weakens him enough. Yeah, we made them both leak, so their king's gonna have to defend. And we defended. There you go. Now the money's starting to ramp up a little bit.
Alright, sir.
Alright, so we're gonna spawn these soul gates because getting them out will help us a lot. And I think we're gonna make just an army of them on this side But we'll put him back here. Another one of these, just to hold the line a little bit. Since this guy is weaker. Well, wait, we got a few rounds. After the 10th round, you get an ability, and there's a couple of them that you can get. So it's random what you get every time. I think we're gonna go with the stun. None of these are really my favorite, but we'll give it to the unit right there and hope for the best.
Alright, sir.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can see the Soul Gate summons a melee unit, and then a ranged unit, then back to a melee unit, and it does that until it breaks. So if you get a bunch of them out, you can have a nice small army that can handle just about anything thrown its way. The Desert Pilgrim is one of the coolest units because it's a healer unit, so when you have a tank in the front, it can keep it alive a lot longer. But you also can upgrade it to the next form, and the next form no longer heals units, but it gives the front unit more HP. I think it's 1600 HP, and it stacks. And so you can just build 7 of those, and every time you build one, the front unit gets bigger. So you just have a massive unit guarding everything. Pretty cool.
Consider it done.
I think they might have just got bad rolls. That's just not their match, because they are losing quite quickly, to be honest with you. They're in a pretty bad spot. They've only upgraded their Regent, their King's attack, and magic isn't that strong right now. So we're gonna evolve this character. We're going to turn you into a nucleus and evolve you. And then we're gonna make this guy a big guy as well.
My blade thirsts.
This unit, if you're lucky, is really good because every time he attacks, he has a chance to spawn a clone of himself. I never get lucky, and so I don't spawn that many clones, but he's still a fun unit to use. So since we're getting all this gold, I'm just gonna spam some workers. And Killer Slugs is pretty good. Let's increase their damage with the Pack Leader. The Killer Slugs is the next wave we're fighting, that's what I'm talking about. And let's upgrade our Soul Gate.
On my way.
The Hermit gives passive regen to all of the units, so it'll make him a little tankier. Yeah, this might be GG right here, actually. Yep, GG. That was a quick one. Well, now that I've shown you what this game is, if you like it, I would enjoy making more content of it, so I plan to in the future. And I would highly recommend giving it a shot if it looks like something you'd be interested in. It definitely needs more players.